Time's up. Time's up. Time's up. Hello. Ooh. Welcome back to Pocket Change.
Welcome back to Pocket Change.
What's up, G? How are you, man?
Hi, buddy.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm good, man.
Dude, that bowl, we just smoked a bowl. That shit fried in my throat, dude. That's the thing I forgot about, like, bowls.
In pieces?
In pieces, man.
Dude.
That one's like a big chubby one too, so it's like, oh, it just destroys the throat. But like, it's not like blunts are any better, you know?
Did you ever do that, like, ice with your bong?
Yes.
That's my favorite
yeah.
shit.
It's, you ever hear the myth that it's supposedly bad for you?
I don't care.
Right. But you
yes,
think it's supposed to be like better for you.
You would.
Because it's like ice cold water or ice cold air, smoke coming and hitting your throat, but it's like somehow bad for you.
I don't think it is, because they said cold water is bad for you. But
I've heard that too.
They also said in the 1930s they used to say that weed made Mexicans and black people rape people. You know? So
Right.
I don't know if I believe them just because of a little
true.
cold.
That's true. Well, that's probably a lot of true. Like, all myths come from authority, and authority ain't got nothing good to say.
Myths come from fear.
Myths
know?
come from, whoa, that's a very profound. Yeah,
Like,
that's true.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. What's your favorite myth? Like, if a good myth.
Okay, so my mom always told me, like, when my grandpa died, she said the only reason why certain good people die is so that you could fight a war for good or bad.
Whoa.
Yeah, so I wouldn't be like sad and shit. So like
hell yeah.
sometimes when I feel like I could really go fight a war, you know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah.
Wow, what a beautiful grandmothers know.
My
what,
mom.
Oh, mothers. Well, she's gonna be a grandmother now. Proud to announce a Pocket Change baby. No, I'm just kidding. It's like merch. Pocket Change baby.
It's a baby.
No, dang, that is a pretty myth. One time my dad told me that, like, you ever see the white butterflies?
I've seen white butterflies.
You seen white butterflies?
Yeah.
Like they're like almost moth-like.
Mm-hmm.
He would always tell me that those are like our dead relatives.
Yo, they said the bug you feared the most is the bug that came back as like the relative watching you. Like, so my sister was scared of spiders, and every time she went somewhere, spiders would always follow her.
Whoa, it was like protection.
Yeah.
Whoa, the bug you fear the most. Damn, then fucking mosquitoes probably all my ancestors on me, dude. Hey, ancestors, chill out, dog. Hey, I'm itchy enough, all right, G's? Yeah. It's about to be mosquito season too.
Yeah.
You look like you got good mosquito blood. Like, you get bit a lot.
Dude, a ton.
Yeah.
I'm like dipped in sugar.
Yeah.
To them.
I don't know what it is. Me too.
Dude, it's brown.
Yeah, but like, okay. But maybe, I don't know, because like me and Viv, literally, we will sleep in the same room, and I will come out fucked up, and she will be like, nothing wrong with her, nothing at all. And I'm like, and they love the ankles and the wrists and the fingers.
The back, for me, it's the back. What's the most, have you counted?
At one time?
Yeah, what's the most you've had? Ow. Oh, man.
I don't think I've ever counted, like, straight up, but like, I know for sure I had like at least 7 itchy spots at once, you know? But they're all like there'll be like 3 right here.
Yep.
You know, and there'll be like one over here, and then like one on my wrist, and then there's like one weird one on my fucking finger knuckle. You know? What about you?
22.
22?
2-2.
2-2.
2-2.
Is that one of your Filipino relatives?
That's my uncle's name.
Your uncle's name. Tutu.
Oh,
Dang,
shit.
hell yeah. Is your uncle's name really Tutu?
Look,
You're just saying.
look.
Tito Tutu. Ah! This guy's name is Tito Tutu. Dang. He's alive?
Yeah, I could call him right now.
Oh, shit. Get him on the phone.
He's my uncle from Washington.
Washington. Whoa.
Yeah.
Wow, shout out
He was
Washington.
the dude. He was the dude that told me, like, okay, so I called my family to ask them what it was like to immigrate from the Philippines to America and like what the reason for, right? And so I went through my mom and I asked her, and then I finally got to this uncle, and I was like, "What? Like, why did you guys do it?" Generally the same thing. There was no like growth for opportunity. They wanted to be in a better place, and they wanted to make money, right? Yeah. And then I remember like asking my uncle, like, what were you excited about like first coming here? He was like, dude, you would watch movies, and America was like, that's where it's supposed to be at. Yeah. And he was like, dude, it looks like Like, it just looks beautiful.
Right.
And I was like, that's what's up. And then I told him, I was like, what was it like when you came here? He was like, the first thing that happened was like the smell. He was like, when you landed in America in like the 80s, he was like, it smelled like freedom.
Whoa, weird.
Yeah. And he was like, that smell was just, I think it's because they knew that there was opportunity. Like, it was hope.
They
could smell the hope.
Opportunity.
Yeah.
Damn.
And then
just smog.
And then I saw him recently last year, and I was like, "What you think about, man?" He was like, "America's starting to smell like the Philippines."
Hey, that's
Yeah.
crazy. America's starting to smell like the Philippines. Damn. Well, and he's in Washington too, so it's probably because Washington gets labeled as very liberal, but I mean, it's very, both over there,
Dude,
country foods are country foods everywhere.
You'll like this response from my auntie. I asked her what it was like for her, and she was like, "All you American kids are so horny."
Yeah.
She was like,
yeah.
when we went to high school, everybody was like trying to fuck.
That's right.
She was like, "Nah, I'm not about this."
No, right.
It was a trip.
I believe that. I mean, there is some sort of sexualized. Clearly, there's a sexualized culture in America. Because like, it's also a thing about like you don't have to like worry about your like survival as much. I mean,
that's why we're depressed. You realize that because we're not trying to fucking survive.
Yeah,
like we're already.
You ever go to a grocery store? Those fucking weirdo thing. Everyone's all kind of like stressed out shopping. Yeah, it's like this weird fake hunting. You know what I mean?
I've never noticed that. I just think like we go in, we do it, and then. But I'm gonna start looking for people.
Just like I don't know. Again, done shit ton of acid, dude. And my girl's very empathy. So we go we get like the energies inside of a supermarket at like, especially when it's busy.
Oh my God.
It's like animal shit. It's like weird animal shit, but it's like declawed because it's in a grocery store with these fluorescent lights and shit. You know what I mean? So like there's this fake. It's like living in a zoo almost. You know what I mean? That's why we're depressed.
We're like, and we're not kept on our toes.
Right. But at the same time, I don't want to worry about my survival.
I don't
know
either.
what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
so
I
we
don't
have to sacrifice the survival for being
it's like
sad. One S for another.
It's a thing. That's true. S'd up. You know what I mean?
You S'd up.
You S'd up.
Hey, bro, you S'd up.
Man, you S'd up. Yeah.
That's cool. That's
interesting.
That's a good perspective.
Insight right there.
Yeah.
Huh? Yeah. Well, that's a good good old fashion memory you had right there. You ever go to Washington?
I went to Washington when Fast and the Furious 2 came out on DVD.
Whoa, Luda. Yeah?
I bought that DVD because there was a butt cheek on there that I wanted to see.
That's horny. Again, American horny kids. Dude, that was a horny franchise, though.
Yeah, for sure.
They sold sex and cars, dude.
All the time.
You know? I don't mind that.
I don't either.
You know?
You know why?
Why?
Because it's family.
That's even weirder, kind of. Why is everyone in this family so sexy? There can't be that much sexy foods in the family.
Kardashians.
There has to be some ugly foods.
There isn't.
Okay, well, Kardashians, see, they are like a manufactured family. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Like, they're not real human. Like,
you think they're aliens?
I don't think they're aliens. I think they are products of aliens, if there would be aliens.
That makes sense.
You know what I mean? Like, aliens made them to control us, you know? Like, they're a family. They're like, my theory is that they're a CIA family, that the CIA made them.
Whoa.
And so that they can, pretty much control women's bodies and, like, their image. So they're literally creating women by having this, like, Kim Kardashian body style. Like, now everyone is having the face and the lips and the hips and the same. They're dressing the same. So it's like a way to control culture. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's like the new royalty, though.
Yeah,
but our royalty comes from, like, music and... I guess that makes sense.
Yeah, well, I mean, it comes from money,
for sure, yeah.
Because, like, Paris Hilton got no art or music, you know what I mean?
What do you mean she copyrighted That's Hot?
Yeah, that's true. Now I'm going to try to get the horny thing going. You know, I'm pretty sure someone else said that. But you know what I mean? Like, that they're a family that's literally set up to control women's image. Which is really important because you got to control, like, the life source. That's what the whole abortion rights shit's always about. Is controlling what happens with like the creation of life.
Did you hear what they were saying about like the whole abortion thing? Why they're trying to overturn it?
They're just nerds. They just
No, that's like some weird ass conspiracy. But yeah,
what is it?
That like the white population won't be like the dominant race anymore.
Yeah, absolutely. I do a whole bit about it. We made you and Vanessa were talking about it. Remember that?
Yeah.
We were that's a bit that I'm working too, because I wrote that like years ago in Portland.
Dude, how cool. Are you the prophet?
No, but
you're the prophet
the study came out. They've been trying to repeal abortion forever. And then the study came out that by like 2050 or whatever, like there's going to like white people are going to be minorities. And I just make the obvious connection. White people be minorities. The white government wants to stop people from stopping white births. You know, only really white people get abortions because they have access to abortion. You know what I mean? And if you think about it, like even more so in like the states that it's illegal to leave, Texas, like in the South, there is a lot of like you know, black teenage births, but there's a lot of white teenage births that, you know, are being forced to happen now. You know, and it's also a capitalist thing too. I don't want to get too much into this.
I want to hear it, bro. I don't care if it's all funny,
but
this is good
because like the whole like the pro-life, you know, but like that it's really pro-birth because they just want them to be born, and then once they're born, they're into a system that is still very like anti-life.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. So like if they were really pro-life, they would be pro-schools, they'd be pro-teachers, they'd be pro-hospitals, they'd be, you know what I mean. And they wouldn't be so like cutbacks on schools.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. So there's like a lot of examples of where you could truly be pro-life, where there is life. So what it is like they want to continue to have poor people have poor babies to continue them into
poor
poverty.
Population,
you know, and then you create more workers. That's how you get workers. You know what I mean? People are dying. Like you don't want to be like Japan, where Japan's age is like decreasing or whatever. You know what I mean? Like
my uncle literally was telling me about that they're like asking people and paying people to live in Japan.
Yeah, because
now the older generation is the only like left there, and they're like, we need to usher back like new life.
Yeah, and you know, it's not fucking coincidence that they got fucking nuked 50, 60 years ago. You know what I mean? Like the psychiatric impact of that, you can't really ever really like, you know, calculate that.
No,
you know what I mean? So yeah, a bunch of crazy shit's going on right now.
It's wild.
Yeah. I used to love good old theory, dude. Like there used to be like the black Marxist theory, where it was like and of like feminism. Which
is this okay? Go ahead, continue.
It's pretty much the idea of like, you know how like at a workspace that the worker should control whatever.
Yeah,
it's literally that, but for women's reproductive rights. So you just replace the workplace with the womb. And you have the exact same ideas. That the person with the womb should control the room, and it should control the profits of that workspace, the womb, which would mean making sure that their like child care is taken care of, and like that should be the priority. You know, that a society isn't built on producing products, is built on producing people. So if you look at the people producers, they should be in charge of the people. You know what I mean? So
wow.
Yeah. It's a cool ass theory, dude. I got introduced to it by David Graeber, if you look it up online, but he learned it from like a black feminist theorist. It's a book, I can't remember, but crazy stuff, man. Crazy stuff. A lot of cool shit out there. That's why when people talk about any of this stuff, it's like you can't get into this ever in like a bar.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Where you're just like talking to each other, like I don't even want to talk to you about it because we're not gonna go anywhere. We're just gonna, you know, I know things, you know, and I'm like,
you know a lot of stuff.
So I'm like, and they know things too, but like all perspectives are skewed. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, there's no one right
one. There's no way you can ever agree with anything with anybody. So it might as well just joke around and talk about sucking dicks. You know, we're never gonna suck a dick, but it's funny.
What if? What would your take be if they try to control like the male dick though?
Dude,
like you were only able to, let's say, come dump twice a week.
Whoa, that's interesting. Wow. they started controlling how much you can come, so
Yeah.
you wouldn't be able to masturbate and do anything. Well, I'm against any sort of mandate. You know, like that's why I was against the vax mandates, the even the mask mandates to a certain point. You know, like you would hope everyone agrees, but you can't compel someone to agree, because then it becomes like the only way you can really compel someone to do something is through violence.
Yeah.
And at that point, do you kind of lose the point of what you're trying to do? You know what I mean? So if I'm trying to force you to wear a mask, now I have to go beat your ass so that you wear a mask, and now I'm touching you.
Yeah.
Which is the opposite of what the mask is for.
Yeah, yeah.
So there's this counterintuitive idea with like enforcing authority. So that's why I lean closer like a lot of anarchist theorists, which just means like you would create your own authority with people that agree with that idea.
That sentiment, yeah.
Without imposing your authority on someone else.
That's why you guys like stay in there.
So you do your thing, I'm gonna do my thing, but you can't tell me nothing to do. I can't tell you nothing to do. We're all fucking hanging out. You know what I mean? So that's kind of like the vibe it is. But like even like left wing and right wing, they're all about authoritarianism. So it doesn't really land anywhere. You know? Because that's what power does. We were literally just talking about this the other day.
What would be a solution or solutions to help mitigate it?
Dude, I have no clue. No, I mean, it just I think anytime you just question like authority is good. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just like, and like just I would like, cuz it stems from individual growth. Like the mass gets better with like better pieces.
Yeah.
So like if you want to get a team better, you get the individual players better, and then the team gets better. You know what I mean?
So we build better people into a better society.
Exactly. So that goes back to like the black feminist idea of like making sure that the women not take care of the children, but like have the say over how birth happens and how childcare happens and how a life proceeds from creation, Because think of how weird it is that we call products, and then we call birth reproduction. What we call making like a cup production. Like think how like backwards that is.
That is weird.
Like reproduction is trying to recreate the life that we have. You know what I mean? Like you're trying to recreate creation. It's pretty interesting. These weird kind of almost poetic.
You would make like
ironies.
the perfect sleeper government official.
Oh God, no!
Like if you didn't have to wear a suit or anything, and you could just show up.
But that's against the whole idea. Like there shouldn't like.
Yeah,
like,
but you
know what I mean.
Yeah, but
because that's why like dude, like I used to love Bernie. I used to love him, dude. But I was like, dude, he just conceded too hard. You're part of the problem. He's part of the problem. You know what I mean? Like he's literally part of the problem and an example of the problem at the same time.
True that.
So it's like it's just at this point it's like it's hard to even like. I don't even like the G word, dude. It just makes my bones shiver.
Government?
Yeah. It's just like, man.
I played ball with them.
Yeah. I mean, all of us have. We all have. We all still do. You know what I mean? But that's part of the idea. What the issue is, like, we no one agreed to it. We kind of just were all like, oh, shit, this is what we do.
Yeah.
But the opposite, just like we were talking about, the opposite is unknowable. So like you can't really complain at the same time.
Yeah, that's true. I mean?
You just have to again try to improve what you can improve individually and try to
You're spitting some fucking fire right now.
Dude, I'm sorry, dude. I put an ice cube in my fucking coffee, dude. It's over. It's
cool
over for you hoes, dude. It's over for you hoes. Hell yeah, but okay. Enough of that. Okay, go ahead. Well, hold on.
I want to bring this back to you.
Bring it back to me.
Something from the past.
Something from the past that God, every time I think about something from the past, I think it was something sad. But I'll think of something happy.
Okay.
But I'll think of something happy.
Think it's something sad.
No.
Why not?
I'll think of something happy. Which is part of the sadness. Okay. So like when I was little, I used to like, I would hang out alone a lot because we never really went anywhere.
Yeah.
It was always like me and my sister. And at a certain age, obviously my older sister doesn't want to hang out with me.
Yeah.
So I would hang out outside all the time, just like hanging out outside, like shooting basketball hoops, running around. I used to pride myself on how much I can run over dead grass with my bare feet. I used to love it. I used to think it was like the coolest thing that I could just run out into the grass and nothing happened to me. I thought it was so cool.
You know who I picture you as like a little boy?
Huh?
You remember the Wild Thornberries?
Yes. Dude, my favorite Looney Tune was Taz.
He's mine.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, dude, wasn't Taz the shit, dude?
Just the mayhem.
Couldn't talk.
Just whatever he wanted to do. Everybody
Adorable,
loved him.
Smiled.
Yeah.
Smiled all the time.
Mm-hmm.
I love Taz.
Yep. Ditto.
Dude, okay. This kind of fits into the Taz vibe.
So you're running over dead grass.
Running over there, I was hanging out outside. I used to chase and try to catch little lizards, And then, so we finally got a go-kart. My dad had been talking about it for years that he's going to get this go-kart. We get a go-kart. It's literally just a little frame and then a lawnmower engine. It's not like a crazy thing, but this one was cool, dude.
Yeah.
And then we had like a nicer one that he just came up on, you know what I mean? And like, but I didn't like that one. It was too framey. It had like a whole like a roll cage on.
Yeah.
And like the other go-kart was just straight Mario Kart, no fucking roll cage.
Just ready to
ball tires, dog. So, I used to get when we got that, dude. I used to get on that, and I would do circles in that goddamn yard for hours, dog.
Is that your shit?
Hours, just zoned out, like just fucking just doing circles.
You think that's why you like to drive now?
That's exactly what I kind of just like realizing. Yeah. Like there's something about zoning out and driving that's very like therapeutic to me. And it was also like my dad's a truck driver. Like he's always he was a truck. That's what he did in the army. He like drove diesel for like jet fuel and shit.
Yeah.
So like yeah. So
I did
like,
the same job your dad did, but with equipment.
Oh no way.
It's straight up.
Oh hell yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, the workers. No one talks about the workers in the military. You know what I mean? The fucking ones that like move everything around. The glory thing is like like the combat, which is obviously important.
Those are the big dogs.
Those are the big dogs.
They're the ones. They're the face of the franchise. You know what I mean?
It's just like
we're like the Draymonds.
You're like the backstage. You're like the like in the credits. You know, you're DP, dude, and not just because of the whole thing. You know what I mean? I'm just kidding. I don't want to start these rumors. Yeah. So like, so that was like an old memory that I kind of thought of. I was just driving around in circles, and because like I was always alone. Like I always felt like I was always just hanging out by myself. So
that's pretty tight though.
That's a dope ass. That's a cool ass.
They
memory.
wouldn't leave me alone because I was the firstborn, so I've always been like coddled.
Right.
Which was weird.
But like did you have like a lot of cousins and aunts and everyone around?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was everywhere.
That's cool.
Which it's weird because you said you like driving. I ended up picking that driving job because I couldn't test higher. So I had to do it, and I just knew that I hated driving.
Yeah. Aw.
And then like the whole time I was like, fuck.
Dang.
It was
hate driving?
I
mean now?
No, it's better now. It's a lot better now. But I also I've done this thing where for like the past couple years I've caught myself complaining a little too much. And then it's like shifting my attitude. So I told myself anything that I don't like, I'm going to just stop complaining about it to myself. And if I vocalize it, I'm going to suck it back in and say something nice about the shit that I don't like to do.
That's a good idea.
And so now I do enjoy driving a little bit more, especially by myself.
The way you said it, I believe you. I know you're working on it. That's good. Hell yeah. Yeah, well, driving's like one of those things. It's like what do you call it? It's like brushing your teeth or showering. It's like you can't go. It's part of your life. You know what I mean? It's just part of life. You gotta. Figure
speaking
it out.
of brushing your teeth, when I was younger, when I used to be sad, my favorite thing to do would be going to the bathroom and brush my teeth.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
When you were sad.
Yeah.
Whoa,
if
that's
I was
interesting.
like, yeah, it was the weirdest shit.
Wow.
Or it's like something I enjoyed. That I would just go
Yeah.
and I would just brush my teeth.
Is that why you like mint stuff?
Probably.
Whoa.
Dude.
That's why you floss all the time.
I floss all the time because they fucked up my jaw, and
shit.
I have this big ass gap where food constantly gets
Oh,
stuck.
good lord.
So like if it's not a good look.
Yeah. Well, that sounds painful.
It's not painful. It's just inconvenient. Like when like a piece of food
It's
gets
the
in there,
worst. I can't.
and then it like feels like it's shifting your teeth.
It'll like ruin my whole day.
Yeah, me too.
It'll like I couldn't focus. I can't focus.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
that's the only thing. It's in.
Yeah.
Yeah, it sucks.
Ah, dude, teeth shit's fucking rough.
But maybe.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Maybe
that's cool.
mints.
Dang, we're breaking down moments here in our
Breaking-
lives
we're
here, dude.
fucking-
God, see the memories thing that was a good idea. Because I was like,
That one was really
that
dope.
was, dude,
And that's why you guys should use BetterHelp. We're sponsored by
BetterHelp.
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 If you
yeah, and Argos, dude. That's a real BetterHelp. Fuck BetterHelp. Get Argos.
I have a question
dude.
for the Argos that you've been taking.
Uh-huh.
How have you felt with the few?
Good. 2, I can feel it right. 1, I can't. It doesn't.
Just nothing.
Nothing. I don't feel nothing. 2 feels like I'm like, oh, okay, I got it. If I was gonna go out, I could see me taking 4 or 5.
Yeah.
But then again, going back to the way I am, I just gotta pace myself. And
Yeah.
be very aware.
Because I've been taking one and no coffee.
Oh yeah, no, I still need to drink coffee.
I'm.
Oh,
The one worked,
yeah, the one.
but I get a little bit of a headache right somewhere in the middle.
Really?
Before I get like super clear. But I know when the headache happens, I know the clarity's about to come.
Yeah, I don't get no headaches. I like 2 is perfect, dude. I sit down, I can focus in, I could chill out. You know, I don't feel so anxious. You know, 'cause that's what like the biggest thing to me is I always feel like a fucking you know.
Yeah.
So anything that can chill me out, and it doesn't help that I drink so much fucking coffee. You know what I mean? Dude,
Your
and-
Red Bulls?
and Red Bulls, dude. And my dad used to drink coffee nonstop as a kid when I was a kid.
Really?
And even like he slowed down now, but yeah, it's a habit shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's
habit
habitual
stuff.
shit.
It's not like oh I do love coffee.
I love coffee. A good one.
Good morning cup of
starts
Joe,
that
motherfucker.
sends everything through, like all your sins from last
dude,
night,
and
all your nightmares,
And if it's a
shit
little
away.
gloomy, dude, you're playing some music, you're fucking reading something good, dude. Like I'm literally describing my morning the other day 'cause I did laundry early. I woke up like early.
Okay, what were you saying?
So the other day I did laundry.
Uh-huh.
I woke up early, did laundry, and I got a cup of. I put my clothes in laundry. Went to go fucking. I walked to go get the cup of coffee. It's a couple blocks away. I got a good old fashioned tall drip, dude, black man.
Fire.
Walk in. I got a hoodie. It's called
Fuego.
I don't know what it's called, but it's right by Silver Lake Lounge, right next door to Silver Lake Lounge. And I'm like walking back to the thing. I'm like high, smoke a little bit, drinking coffee. And I sit down, I play some music. Dude, I've been playing that shit that you've been playing, the fucking lo-fi beats. I found that guy, and I just put it on the show. And I could just zone
puts
out.
you in a different world, doesn't
I just
it?
love it, dude. I just love to zone. Because I like zoning out. That's why I like jazz and stuff, because you can just zone out and not even think about
I
nothing.
think I like zoning out. I just don't know how
Yeah.
to like get there on a.
Yeah.
Because when I do, I feel like more clear.
Yeah. Well,
'Cause the
I like being able
thoughts.
to thinking. I like to be able to think. Sometimes when I'm watching podcasts, their words are like in my head too much, and I
Yeah.
can't think. I'm like thinking about what they're saying.
But I like that lo-fi shit.
That
and the
lo-fi shit is sick. Yeah, so I'm playing that, and I'm reading, I just got a new Hemingway book that I've been trying to fucking read for years, dude. I can't get past, the first half of the book ever. And it's his shortest book.
Yeah.
So it's just so I'm
Is it
reading
a tough read?
It's not a tough read. It's a little boring for me, but the ending is what the point is.
Yeah.
And I can't get there, because it's just like a very dry story.
Yeah.
And it kind of reminds me of just the way I've always treated older people. It's called The Old Man and the Sea.
Oh.
So I think about my grandma, and I think about my grandpa and stuff like
Yeah.
that. You know what I mean? So I think it kind of just evokes something, that I'm like,
your rebelliousness for the elder.
not even my rebelliousness, not even that, like my deep love for the elder that I feel like sometimes I maybe in the past haven't shown. So like when I read, like it's like a heavier read. Some reads are heavier than others. You know, you jump into a Bukowski book, this guy's talking about getting drunk and waking up on the fucking sidewalk. It's not a heavy read.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
This one, you know, so but anyways, and this is
Dude, you're talking about all the shit that I've like. My grandparents are just leaving to Indiana.
yeah.
And then I had to say goodbye to them.
Oh,
and
man.
then I didn't really notice, but my uncle started bringing it up to me, and then my sister came up to me too this over the last week, and she was like, "Hey, how do you feel? Everybody's leaving you." And I like really thought about it, and I was like, "Damn, I guess so."
Damn.
But
What a way to put it. Good
dude,
Lord.
for real, and I didn't even. I was like, "What the fuck?"
Well, maybe that's probably
Because she's leaving too.
Right. Well, that's probably good. Like she's like being very blunt. You know, maybe that's what you needed.
I didn't even realize it, but I also
Right.
was like, I've also been under the guise of, people are gonna do what they want to do. I'm not
Yeah.
gonna stop them, and if they feel like they need to move or go somewhere to like make them better or make their life better, go
Yeah. Right.
live your life,
Yeah.
live it,
I mean,
go do your
you
thing,
know.
go spread your wings, mom.
Yeah.
Sit on retire. You know what I mean?
I mean, and
Well,
it's-
don't
yeah,
be here
why-
in stress
why-
just
yeah.
because I'm 20 minutes away and you're gonna miss me. I'll call.
Right,
You know,
Right.
I'm
That's
I'm
true.
okay with that.
That's
like
true.
I want them to be cool. You know.
Right. That's good. That's very mature. And then also, I mean, what else are you gonna do? You're gonna
Fuck
tell
it.
them to stop?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
How how
no,
selfish
come
with
back.
that?
Yeah.
It's so whack.
Right. Yeah. But yeah, man, I'm here with you.
I know I love you,
I love you, buddy. Oh yeah, that's sad. Not everyone's leaving you. What a way to put it, though. That's funny.
But everybody, yeah,
Yeah.
like.
But everyone's leaving California.
For
that's
sure.
what it really is.
It is, yeah.
You know, a lot of people are leaving California, and you know, it sucks when it's people that are from California.
Yeah.
That's the part that's like fucked up.
I have such a love for Like I will go to war for California.
Yeah.
You know, like I love.
Yeah, I definitely would protect my home. You know, like that's just, you know,
Like if Arizona came and was like, "This is now California," I'd be like,
yeah.
You know what I mean?
But yeah. But like not any buts, but like sometimes I feel like California, like, you know, I don't know, man. I don't
stuck
know.
up,
We gotta
dude.
fucking figure this shit out. You know what I mean?
We're stuck up.
But the
and we
people that are
can't
from
agree,
California,
yeah.
because that's why I'm like struggling to figure it out. Because like the people from California, the people that aren't from California, it's so two distinctly different things.
What have you seen so far?
It's not even like. It's just like it's like any sort of idea that when you leave somewhere you're not from. The people that are there where they're from are just gonna feel differently connected to the place where it is. That's just 100% where what the way it goes.
Yeah.
You know, so there is some like this like internationality that the world is now.
Yeah.
It's good for the people that have means to travel wherever they want, but it leaves out the people that are from the places where everyone wants to go.
Yeah.
You know? 'Cause then it's like families, like your family is like my family members that have moved out. Like it seems like under attack is too heavy of a word, but there is pressure. You know, there is pressure, and it's just economic pressure that has always been there. You know, this is a very socio-political episode of Pocket Change.
We're just doing it, dude.
What are you gonna do? I put a fucking ice cube in my coffee. I knew what we were getting into,
Dude,
I knew what we were.
We're
doing
having
out
adult
here.
conversations.
We're having
today.
adult conversations
today. Maybe
Today.
not next Friday.
Maybe not next Friday. Next Friday we're gonna go back to fucking
Maybe
tobacco in the butthole. Remember that?
Maybe,
Remember that
yeah.
story?
but right now.
Okay, let's get into a story that I want to get your opinion on.
Okay.
Please. So in college football right now, have you heard of the NIL rules? The name, image, and likeness rules.
Oh, that's so they could get paid.
so they can get paid.
Yes.
Right. So now college athletes are able to make money off their name, image, and likeness, and the institution that they go to school for. So let's say I go to, just for the argument of what we're going to talk about, Alabama.
Sure.
Alabama can help me make money, and the boosters can literally pay me through these like my image, name, and likeness to go there. So you can literally get paid to go to a college institution now.
Yeah.
for football or whatever, for
Yep.
basketball. Okay. So Texas A&M fucking did that shit. Like they bought all these. They spent a bunch of fucking money on getting a bunch of recruits. They got like the #1 recruiting class. And Nick Saban, the Alabama coach, was just like, I don't know if do you know anything about Alabama?
Yeah, I know that he's the coach.
He's the man.
Yeah.
So he's like the Bill Belichick.
He's like
Pop.
he was Joe Burrow's coach, wasn't he?
He was like
Nick Saban. That sounds so familiar.
Nick Saban. He was fucking the big running back from the Titans. God, you wouldn't know who that motherfucker is.
LaDainian Tomlinson.
LaDainian Tomlinson, a Chargers legend. Shout out San Diego, dude. He would do the fucking dude. Yeah. Anyways, he's Joe Burrows was LSU.
Okay.
So
Sorry.
No, what are you gonna? So he's a coach at Alabama, and they win a bunch of national titles. They're like fucking killers. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And they always have the #1 recruiting class. They always have it. He gets paid $10 million a year. This coach,
yes,
a coach in college football. No one else gets paid like more than like $3 million, $4 million. He like complains, and there's like this big old thing that he like calls out Texas A&M for like buying their team and does all this stuff. So the question is, do you think college athletes should get paid to go to college for sports, or do you think it should be better in the old NCAA rules of, you get paid in your college education?
Get paid to play, man.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's fine.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah, like I don't know. Like I get it,
Right.
Because if you're the draw,
right,
why aren't you getting your pockets?
And you look in the stands, and everyone has your jersey on. You're like, what?
Imagine seeing everybody rocking a M-Rod jersey, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you're like, yo, this is tight.
Yeah.
And then you look, and then you didn't get paid for it.
Yeah. Well, then you go home and you're eating your roommate's Cheerios. You got no more food. Even though they do get like the big programs, they feed. You know what I mean? But like, they still don't get even a share of the profits that these
whack.
Huge colleges are making. And
these kids, these college athletes are the kids that have been playing since they were 3, 4. Like they've done this for more than people can even like figure out how to do something they like, and that's their whole life. And then they get to the point where it's like, why not? Yeah, I have nothing against.
Why
it.
Would that? Well, like.
That's the schools being greedy.
Exactly. So that everyone's hating on Nick Saban now. And then it's also like, dude, you make $10 million a year. Why are you mad that your kids are gonna make fucking like $5,000 off of fucking, off signing their autograph?
You know what? It's like an old man's mentality that's not ready to.
It's a slave master's mentality. Let's keep it political, dude. Fuck you, Nick Saban. I used to like you, dude.
I don't know you, Nick, but
I respect defense.
I
respect systems. I respect leadership. I respect doing little things right. That's why I respect the Patriots. That's why I respect the Spurs. You know what I mean? Spurs. Like even the Warriors, because the way they play, offense, and the way they rebound, the way they play defense. That's why I like the Grizz when they were in it, dude. Dude, they got rebounds, dude. Like fucking, like that's the stuff that
you
Alabama
agree too, right? Or are you on the other side?
What
of the nil?
Of the nil thing?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm 100% agreeing. I've been arguing for this for years, dude. Because this is a workers' issue. This is a workers' rights issue. Like college athletes not getting paid is a worker issue. It's a labor issue. Yeah, because
technically, like, we don't have like factory workers. We just have college athletes.
We have content makers.
Yeah.
And these motherfuckers are like
we have
literal these guys are making, you're watching them on fucking TV and they get paid nothing. That's insane.
Yeah.
That's insane. It's a labor issue. So I'm always pro labor. Even when, it comes with a uterus, labor, right? Isn't that another coincidence?
Mario Rodriguez for president.
No, there's no presidents, dude.
Oh, Mario Rodriguez for head leader of
no head leaders, dude. There's no leaders, dude. We all take pride in our fucking shit.
Mario Rodriguez for head of council.
Mario Rodriguez for your homie, your
head
boy.
Homie?
Head.
Hey,
Dude, I'm not giving you head. All right, I'll be your homie, but I won't give you head.
Okay.
Unless you pay me. I'm way more I'm way more poor than I am straight. You know what I mean? That's a bit. Come see me live. Okay. Headlines. Let's get into headlines. Let's go. Headlines. This is where we talk about news and shit. Last time I said I wasn't gonna sing, and you guys got me singing. That's what happens when you put ice cube in your coffee.
All right, I got to read a little bit of this. Arby's manager admits to urinating in milkshake mix for sexual gratification, police say.
What? One more time. Read it one more.
You want me to do it like sexy?
Yeah.
Okay. Arby's manager admits to urinating in milkshake mix for sexual gratification.
Police say. Dang. Well, first off, fuck. Second off, gross. Third off, like horniness. Horniness corrupts absolutely, you know? Oh God!
That's
why?
The name of this. That's the name of this. Horny corrupts absolutely.
Horny corrupts absolutely. God, why? Like, what is up with this shit, dude? Like,
you know what? We can't even get mad at them because you can't kink shame them.
You can. It wasn't consensual. You can. Like, yeah. You can't kink shame him. He's a rapist. You know what I mean? That's just kink. Hey. Oh my God.
Guess where?
He's like he's already looking at him all happy.
Guess like, where he's from?
He's from somewhere in the South.
Vancouver, Washington.
Well, I'm sorry, South. If you ever hear this, let me apologize straight off. I was going at Nick Saban hate, you know?
Dude, we're going to add some hate to this because I'm reading.
Vancouver, Washington is one of the most fucking country-ass places. Dude, they have, like, really active Proud Boys up there. I also have nothing. Don't come after me either way, but I will say this. A little urine in my ice cream. If I know who it's from and what it is, I'm not going to be opposed to it. Just ask.
Okay.
Just ask. There's someone out there that is into eating ice cream and pee, dude.
There's somebody eating poop.
Yes.
Right now.
Right now. Right. What do you think this is coffee, dude? I have a fucking little ice cube in my fucking diarrhea, dude.
Can I read this? I just want to read this first paragraph.
Okay, yeah.
This is how it goes. Stephen Sharp, this was the guy, was first contacted by the Digital Evidence Cybercrime Unit over possession and distribution of child pornography. He was arrested on May 10th and while in custody admitted to possessing illicit material and having sexual interest in children. He also admitted to urinating in Arby's milkshake mix.
Dang.
On at least 2 occasions. That's a good headline to get people to read to show that this dude's a pedo. That's a great headline. That's the best thing Complex, you figured something out. That headline intrigued me, and now I know Stephen Sharp likes little girls.
Yeah, fuck you, Stephen Sharp. Like, way to bury the lead, though. The guy's a pedophile. You know, and then he's like, "Oh yeah, by the way, I used to be peeing in an Arby's.
Keep peeing in the."
He's like, "Hey,
now you are." No,
dude,
no.
That's so funny, dude. That's so funny. He was like, "All right, as long as I'm getting arrested." I used to pee in Arby's 2 years ago. I did it a couple times. I just want it also on the resume.
What a sick fuck.
Oh, dude, he's gonna get so fucking run through. Yeah, raped in prison. Oh my God. Not only did you mess with little kids, you're messing with Arby's, an American institution.
Yeah. Now who's got the beef?
In Vancouver?
Yeah.
Dude,
Stupid.
Arby's in Vancouver is
I
like
want
is
to
like
look
In and Out
him
in
up.
LA.
I'm like so curious to see what he looks like.
Don't look him up. You don't want that on your phone, dude.
I'm not looking up little kids.
No, look up pea ice cream. But separately, just link me on that. Hey, you got the password though, right?
You get the
You
password?
got the password though? You got my Dropbox?
I like stories like this, like especially like I don't know. Did you hear about the Brock Turner story back in the day? He was the collegiate
Yeah.
swimmer
Uh-huh.
who ended up violating a female behind a dumpster at a fraternity
Oh my
party, and then
God.
he got off like 6 months parole for good behavior, and then
Good Lord.
the judge had the audacity to be like, well, this was his first time. Let's let him
Right.
off with a little slap on the wrist.
Damn.
And it's like, no, that's not how you teach people,
Right,
bro.
right.
Like that's
Yeah, I've always I just know that he's like a symbol for like about of rape culture in college. You know,
Yeah.
the Brock Turner case is like historic, but I didn't hear the details. Like it's just, man, can't you just jack off, dude? You know,
that's what I
like oh god.
stressed
Horny,
out.
if people need to see, that's why sex ed is so important, and understanding horniness. That's why I preach horniness, because we have to understand horniness from the jump.
From what it is,
You know, from what it is.
it's a very primitive thing. You
It's
can't
primitive.
stop it.
Okay.
It's inevitable.
No. Go back. It's a primitive thing, yes. Okay.
You can't stop people having sex. That's what I'm saying.
You can't stop people having.
I'm not
but
saying.
you can't.
I'm not saying you're forcing sex. I'm not saying
Let's just avoid wordage. Let's just avoid wordage here. Okay, let's be very delicate. You know. No, it's horniness exists, but it's not always sexual. That's what I always say. It's desire. It's yearning.
That's right.
So
Horniness
we have to
leads to
understand
happiness.
We have to understand it, just the way that like if I want you to wear a mask for your own good,
yeah.
at the furthest extent, I'm not gonna beat your ass so that you wear a mask.
Yeah,
you
yeah,
know what I
yeah.
mean? Like you could be horny, but once you impose your horniness on anything else without that person's consent, then it becomes violence, and then it becomes something else.
Yeah.
You know, but like that is how horniness escalates. But you can everything escalates towards the energy that you put it in. You know what I mean? So if you have like good horniness,
Bro,
you can have a great sexual time with someone that's consenting, and you know you're having a good. You're both coming out here. Who doesn't want to come with someone that they like? You know.
It's true.
You know. Like that's just dope, you know. If you put it like that, everyone's always gonna be down for sex. It's like, hey, me and you, we're having fun, we're cool. Like, let's just both come real quick. We'll get the fuck out of here.
That's it.
And then if they're like, yeah, they're like, oh hell yeah.
How
They're
many
like,
times
no,
have you
no,
used
no.
that line? That's a great line.
I've never used that. I never,
I'm gonna take that home tonight.
That's the gist of it, though. You know what I mean?
That's the jizz of it.
That's the that's the jizz of it. You know, like don't try. Like these foods just don't try. Like
yeah, man.
go fucking run, dude.
Go
like,
run somewhere. Go
read
find
a
a place.
book.
Go
Good
read
Lord.
a book. Yeah.
Dudes need to chill.
Dudes are disgusting.
Dudes need to chill.
Dudes are
you know?
gross.
And I'm a dude. I know too. Like we're all gross.
I'm speaking on
but
behalf of all
you
men.
know, we just have to fucking pull it together, bros. Next headline.
Next headline. We're time is about 7 minutes, so 6
Perfect.
minutes.
One more headline.
Okay, Texas high school senior prank ends in vandalism, causes thousands in damage.
What's the prank?
They put sticky notes all up, and
Mhm.
then I guess that turned into vandalism, and people started like fucking everything up. And the school gave the seniors like 2 days or like a day to do this prank. They let it happen, but it just went too far.
So okay. So let me try to get it back to you,
Uh-huh.
and then you throw it back at me. All right?
Sure.
They have a senior prank.
Uh-huh.
The school's like, all right, yeah, let's keep it in house. Go ahead. So their prank is that they cover the school in Post-it notes, and then that leads to like riots and destruction.
Pretty much, because
all right. See, these post-it notes definitely had like, oh, Karen's always been a bitch. She slept with my boyfriend. Be like, oh, that guy fucked my girl in the fucking in Mrs. Potter's class.
It's everything you wouldn't write in a yearbook.
Exactly. All over like, oh, dude, Mr. Douglas used to touch my butt behind 6th period lunch. You know?
Oh my God! So it says here, staff was present to oversee the prank, but eventually called the police and fire departments as the situation escalated.
Dude, imagine how terrifying that movie is as a movie. Like at
Like
first,
little kids
like
just post-it notes,
and you're like, all right, let's all calm down. And then it starts coming out. And you take them all down, and then you like you turn back around. They're all over the place, and they all have like your worst fear on the post-it note.
Oh
like,
my God!
Like your daughter.
Like you stopped growing today. You know?
Yeah, your daughter hates your face. You know, something like that.
You had daughters in high school? Oh, for the teachers.
The teachers. That's what I'm saying. It starts to turn on them. You know what I mean? And it's like the kids speaking to them through like.
Dude, should we write this movie? We should write this movie and call it like a Post-it.
Post-it. Dang, that would be cool.
A horror comedy.
Horror comedy. A bunch of whores in there and laughing.
Wait,
what'd you say? Oh, horror. I know what you said. Dude, that would be cool. That would be kind of cool movie. Go ahead, read it.
No one was injured. Here's where things get like it's quick, but videos shared on social media show the school covered in toilet paper, fire extinguishers being used, securities wrapped in plastic, and more.
Security wrapped in plastic?
Security cameras.
Oh. I thought they wrapped the security guards in plastic.
We had short little white fat ladies for our securities, and I just pictured them in saran wrap.
Yeah, dude, we used to have this lady called Pam, dude.
We had a Pam.
We had a Pam.
Yeah,
dude. Imagine there's just like one of like they're like the Matrix. They're like the Matrix. You know what I mean? You know, there's like
the Mr.
Like spawn.
Yeah,
dude, that'd be funny. Oh, dude, but one time Pam fell. Shout out Pam. She was nice to me when I coached there, but when I was a student, she was not nice. But she fell once, and we laughed so hard at her. We laughed so hard at her. Like our teacher started like we got in trouble. And she like somehow.
I'm gonna send you to the principal's office if you don't tell this story.
I don't know how she did it. Okay, I don't know how she did this through physics.
Okay,
through like I need a scientist to help me figure out how Pam fell. She was like looking when she was walking out, and there was like a desk holding the door open because we didn't have like a door stopper.
Yeah.
And she like tripped on the desk, but like tried to roll out of it.
Yeah.
And somehow, okay, all I know is she was like this, and then somehow she was very much like this,
like,
and then like God, like I don't know how it just looks so
like a cartoon,
like she
ended up like this,
so horizontal,
and then
fucking down, dude.
It's like she stayed there for a second, huh?
Yeah, and you're talking about a pop, bro. You're talking about a goddamn pop, dude.
We'll never have what Pam had.
We'll never have that kind, dude. It was 5th period physical. It was like a
physical.
It was yeah. It was like
physicals.
It was like a sports medicine.
Oh.
It was like physical fitness education.
Oh,
sports medicine, dude. And we erupted, dude. It was like the Apollo, dude. Oh, bruh. God. Oh man, Pam, if you're out there, if you're even still alive, I remember that, dude. All right, so anytime you talk shit to these kids, dude, I'm gonna channel through them and be like, she fell once.
Yeah,
she fell one time. She ain't that mighty, because that's really what it is. Like when you embarrass yourself in front of kids, especially high schoolers, you are no longer invincible. Like you have shown them that you are also mortal.
Yeah,
and then you are at their level, you know. And then that's what she lost with us that day.
You lost your goddamn pride, Pam.
You lost your goddamn pride.
You feel that? It's game over, Pam.
Game over, Pam.
You have nothing left.
You have nothing, Pam.
You fell. You went like Pam, this, and then you died.
I like Pam. I like you, but it was very interesting how you were just so vertical and then so horizontal. That's what was funny. Not you falling.
In real life,
yeah,
you were the board.
Yeah, you like did like a swipe effect on Adobe. I'm talking graphics now, dude.
All right,
man. You go ahead and lead us off.
Gratitudes, man. I'm thankful. I'm thankful to be able to pursue this comedy gig, man. I'm just super grateful for it, and that I get to do this with super dope people. I'm thankful for the comedy community that has me and everybody that's been like really welcome and shit. Like I really fuck with that. Thank you. And I'm also super grateful for anybody who's ever just kind of rode with me. I'm gonna say that every week. Anybody that ever fucks with me,
Yeah.
I'm always thankful for that.
That's very cool.
Obviously, Alex, you, this whole studio, my family. But I'm gonna say that shit every week, though.
Homeboy that came to the show, who's that fool? What's his name again? The guy that draws, the artist? Sixto, dude. Sixto.
Shout out Sixto.
You're
and
fucking
Jake.
dope, dude.
Jake.
And Jake. Oh, Jake and Jake.
Yeah.
Dude.
Those are my peoples, man.
Dude, Sixto, dude, he's so the whole dude, when I did the black and the fucking strap-on joke, and I was like, what's black? And he was just like, I was like, wait, what? And he's like, it was black. It's black. And then, oh, dude, what a great moment. Okay, good gratitude, brother.
Thank you, my man.
Well, I'm grateful. I'm grateful first, again, Sixto, everyone that came to the Broken Rose last one. Grateful for the fucking comics that came through. They fucking killed. My sister came. My fucking brother-in-law.
Your sister is tight.
My sister's dope.
Who was that other dude? That was your brother?
That's my brother-in-law's brother.
He's cool.
He's dope as fuck.
He looks like my uncle.
He works down the street. He literally works down the street. He's
I
like
thought
a
I was
principal.
gonna call him Tito.
Yeah, you should have.
I
That's Tito Joey.
I would have been. You say it so
That's Tito
good.
Joey. Well, yeah. I mean, that's Tito Joey. And I'm Uncle Duck, dude.
You're Tito Duck.
I call my little nephew Duck. But my mom and my sister.
It's a beautiful like your sister and then your brother-in-law's brother. They were so cool.
I have such a sick family. Yeah, I'm grateful for that, man. I'm grateful for fucking for hope and good feelings and joy, you know.
Yeah,
and I'm
man.
also grateful for my fucking truck. If you ever watch this truck, you're fucking killing it, dude. Keep it up. I don't care what they say about you.
You too, Jobin.
You're beautiful. All right, truck.
How come you haven't named your truck?
I just like calling it the truck. For a long time ago, I called it Sugar Honey Iced Tea.
It is Sugar Honey Iced Tea.
It's like that color, but it stands for shit, and I don't believe that about you, truck.
But it's not
you very
shit.
much.
It's Sugar Honey Iced Tea.
Yeah.
But it's not shit.
It's not shit.
Sugar
It's
Honey Iced Tea.
Honey Iced Tea.
Fuck you mean?
Well, SHIT. That's what I'm saying. But yeah, Sugar Honey Iced Tea. That is what the name is.
She hit.
She hit what I need. Oh yeah, it is tonight. Hell yeah. I'm grateful. Oh, my cat peed on my bed last night.
Are you grateful for that?
No, fuck you, June. You're banned from my room for 2 days. Dude, I discipline. I have no problems. I have no qualms. Viv came over. She's like, "Oh, okay." I was like, "No, he's out of the room. Don't look at him. Don't pet him. He's in trouble."
Oh, you're
He's
gonna
in
be
trouble.
a strict dad.
I mean, if you don't fuck up, you have nothing to be, you know.
Fuck the authority. You can't.
Okay, well, I'm gonna go pee on his bed. How about that, dude? I'm gonna go pee on that. Like, okay, if it was like he just bit me or something, that's chill. But he peed on my fucking bed, dog. And I only one that pees in my bed is me and my girl sometimes.
All right. Hey, we love you guys.
Keep the change. Keep the change.